Hi. I know nobody's there yet. I was standing here tuning in front of my computer. And I thought, what the heck? Hit the button. Maybe the people want to see you tune your guitar. I don't know. I'm also not wearing headphones today because I'm in a new spot and they don't reach. So I need to know if you can hear everything okay, because I have no way to assess that myself. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm standing up, which is notable because I once again wounded my ankle walking. I say once again because it is the third time that I have taken one single step and incapacitated my ability to walk for a significant amount of time. Oh well, what can we do? I'm doing this live stream for a few reasons today. Number one, because I like doing it. And number two, because I've got a lot of shows this week that I'm excited about, and I want to make sure as many people as possible are aware of them. So if you live near me, we've got one for you tomorrow. Myself and Mark Douglas Berardo and Walt Wilkins. Walt is the one who produced my new record, and Mark is the one that led me to Walt. And so we're really excited about that. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be in Somerville, Mass., which is up near Boston at the Burren. I've got a ticket link up ahead. But if you're in Maryland, I'm coming your way on the weekend. Also Delaware. I just left Delaware in Maryland, but I'm going back. This is funny. Look it. This is funny. I think it's funny. Just musing myself here. Well, since I had so much time... Well, since you're a long-time listener, first-time commenter, does the sound work for you? Because I'm not wearing headphones. I need someone to be my internet audio engineer. Stephanie, hey! This is exciting to be standing up and singing. I haven't really done this in 3 weeks. I've been sitting on my couch designing merch. And hold on, you can't quite see this one right now. Hey, Lucy! But this is one of my favorites. This is an older thing that you can still get on my website, and I've linked it above. It's a sweatshirt, and it's Alice reading her book. Anywho, I'm gonna sing you a song about coffee and wine. Sometimes I buy coffee 'cause I've got nothing to do. Every single quiet moment reminds me of you. You've got it all figured out. You're moving out your mama's house, and I'm still waiting for the moment to move me to get out of my own way. Everybody asks me if I'm doing okay. I say yes, but honestly, there's no place I wanna be. I'm holding on to comfort to get me to the evening time, so I can drink it down. It's just a little glass of wine. One becomes two, so I can't forget you. The world is turning slowly. All the world is moving before me. Remember when you told me I was innocent to find? You'd laugh at my naivety with your sophisticated mind. I'd play along so you could be the big man that you wanna be. I'd bite my tongue. It isn't like I didn't know you took the best of me. Your words wrapped in pretty paper, snowballing so quickly. One day I'm my own woman, the next day I'm beholden to you. Man, I can't even tell you how good it feels to stand up and sing. When I first incapacitated my foot, I had 2 days to rest it, and then I had 4 shows over the weekend, and one of which was at Music Fest. You've probably seen some you've probably seen some pictures on my socials. It was just like this huge citywide festival, and there I'm in my boot and crutches, and then I had to sit down to play, and I did the shows and they were fun, but there's just something magical about standing up when you sing. Someone named Annoying Person 0111 has asked if they can ask me a question. You can ask me a question. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm gonna play a song I haven't done in a really long time, just to see if it's still within the confines of my memory. Okay, this is a song about not being able to sleep, which is a struggle for me. It's a struggle for a lot of people. I wonder if it's because of the fast pace of our society and because, like, computers and TVs make it hard to sleep too. I don't know. This is called It's Gonna Be a Night. I haven't slept for days. I can't escape my mind. When the sun gets low, that's when I know it's gonna be a night. Racing thoughts abide. I can't close my eyes. When the sun goes down, I hit the ground and say it's gonna be a night. When it rains, I look to the water. Please don't leave me now. I lay and wait for the thunder to pull me down, pull me down. You think I see you, I pretend it's true. 'Cause when the sun goes down, that's when it's time to do what the living do. Waking sleep is this. I barely exist. When the sun goes down, that's when the ground says it's gonna be a night. When it rains, I look to the water to wash my thoughts away. I lay and wait for the thunder and better days, better days, yeah. Give me tincture, give me oil. I've not already tried. Give me drink that will not spoil. Something's broken inside. I haven't slept in days. I can't escape my mind. Oh, when the sun gets low, that's when I So the question that I was asked had to do with watching somebody play video games on Twitch, and they can hear them kind of like mumbling in the background, and would it be rude if they can mute? I don't think, I mean, depends on how you phrase the question, but you could just say, hey, is there any chance you could mute your talking when you play this game because it is distracting? I don't. Oh, okay. Okay, point well taken. I always wear my red glasses. It's like Clark Kent to Superman. And I'm not wearing the red glasses today. Scott Hartley, you're spot on that I've missed my branding opportunity, but I just feel like it's such a success that I came downstairs and I'm standing up right now. So that's the win that we're going to focus on. So. And oh, thank you. Look at this. They think I shred. Oh, man. I tell you what, right now I'm mostly focusing on not falling off of my feet. Hey, I want to show you this really cool pic, too. My friend Stephen Bach had these made for me. Saltwater Country pics. Speaking of which, let me play some Saltwater Country. If you go on the link above, I have an Amazon link above. This is not like a sales pitch, really. I'm just really excited that my stuff is on Amazon, and it's under the brand Saltwater Country by Grace Morrison. This is about my hometown. If you've ever been to Cape Cod, Massachusetts, you've been through my hometown. Ain't got a good reputation, ain't had one for a while. It don't make sense to me, everybody walks by with a smile. We are the salt of the earth, we are as real as the smile on your face. When you finally give up on the traffic on the bridge to the Cape. Hey little sister, are you coming out with me? Bank account full of nothing and nowhere I gotta be. Got a cooler and a blanket and a ring on my toe. Sky out in Little Harbor, ain't nobody gotta know you're with me in Saltwater Country. We like tradition, we like everything as it once was. Sometimes we go to Walmart and we walk around just because. The cracks in the sidewalk have been there since my mama was young. It reminds her of summer in her dreams and the songs that she sung. Hey little sister, are you coming out with me? Bank account full of nothing and nowhere I gotta be. Got a cooler and a blanket and a ring on my toe. Tied out in Little Harbor, ain't nobody gotta know you're with me in Saltwater Country. Oh, the long-forgotten brother and the rich man's son. The girl who needed nothing but her face in the sun. At the center of town, our grandfather's names are etched in stone. And he can't leave the town that made us, except for maybe Gina Davis. We used to make nails, now we are the scapegoat for the drugs in the night. Hey Gail, we're rich in coastline of Victorian paradise. If they can't see the beauty, hell, that's their burden to bear. More for you and me, 'cause we ain't going anywhere. Hey little sister, are you coming out with me? Bank account full of nothing and nowhere I gotta be. Got a cooler and a blanket and a ring on my toe. Tied out in Little Harbor, ain't nobody gotta know you're with me in Saltwater Country. saltwater country. Oh, I'm so happy to see your name, Gail, and that you're listening from Harwichport. Lovely town situated on Cape Cod. Just like my new... Oh, speaking of which, my child is 4.5, and I don't know how we've come to this, but they are very into wrestling at the moment. Like classic wrestling, like Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair. And my child now walks around the house going, if you want to be the man, you gotta beat the man. Anyway, I just think it's funny because I didn't think that wrestling would ever be a thing I was engaged in, and now here we are. Here we are. Mare! Hello! I'm so glad to see your name too. I got to the wrestling comment was because I did this, and this is my Massachusetts arm, like my Cape Cod arm. And that could be like if I'm not a wrestler, but like if music was wrestling, that could be my wrestling thing. Veronica, hey! Veronica is such a savvy business person, and this is what I'm here for. Look at these sweatshirts are so comfortable and cute. I'm obsessed with mine, and there's a link above. You can get them. I swear, I had so much fun. I didn't have fun having the broken foot thing. Veronica, yes, we need a date soon. Yes. But I really had a lot of fun designing t-shirts, and I didn't really design them. A professional designed them. I just plopped them onto templates. But I had so much fun doing it, and so yes, Veronica asked me once, she said, so I'm confused. How do you make money doing what you do? And I finally have she asked me that 4 years ago, right? 3 years ago. And the answer at the time was, I don't really know. And now it is that I'm a glorified t-shirt salesperson. Oh, but not just t-shirts. Look at this. I have 5 bars of this soap left. 5. And I'm not sure that we're going to make this kind again. We have a new saltwater country soap coming. This is lavender lemongrass. It smells really good. So if you were thinking about it, these are also available on my store. They smell so good. The saltwater country one is going to be neat. I'm actually not... She was making fun of me like I'm on that... What's that channel where they just sell things all day and all the ladies have perfectly manicured nails? So the next soap is going to be saltwater country soap, and it's going to be sea salt and peppermint. And we're actually going to be using water from my favorite beach. My husband said, how will anybody know the difference? Go to any beach. And I said, no, I would know the difference. I will go to the right beach. Much talking. All right, I'll answer this question. Here's the real question. Are you a face or a heel? I know what that means. In wrestling, a face is like a pretty boy and a heel is like a villain. And, I mean, aren't we all a little of both? Is that a cop-out answer? I love you too, Veronica. I'm going to sing a song about that I wrote to my younger self because it's dawned upon me through many years of therapy and introspection that the boy craziness I experienced in high school and in my 20s was all seeking validation in some way. And I remember pining over people that clearly did not have the same feelings for me. And this is a song to my past self saying, move on. You don't need that. This is called Get Along. Hello, how are you? I got something to say. I can't believe things have turned to disdain. Rocks in my pocket as I walk to the shore. I just want to know if you can't love me no more. I'll get along, little girl. What's he gonna do? See, you're all he ever needs and validate. Fix that. So get along, little girl. just say goodbye. I will fix the blurry camera after this song, like a real pro. I was a mess, and you made mistakes. Under the rubble, the foundation shakes, like walking center stage with no shouts of encore. I just wanna know if you can't hold me no more. Oh, get along, little girl, what's he gonna say? Get along, little girl, it'll all be okay. Oh, out of the flames we fly. So get along, little girl, just say goodbye. 'Cause even on the best of days, he'll just drag you down. So get along, get along. Oh, out of the flames we fly. Oh, get along, little girl, just say goodbye. Get along, little girl, just say goodbye. Somebody taught me once that if your camera gets blurry, you do this, and then you just slowly release. It worked. And you got to see my CrossFit callus on the palm of my hand. I don't do CrossFit anymore, but I still have that. Jenna, I am coming to your neck of the woods next weekend. I'm 99% sure that's still your neck of the woods. I would love to see you. No pressure. But here's my chance to remind y'all again that tomorrow I'm doing a house concert in Rochester, Massachusetts. So if you live near me, that's a great option. Wednesday, we're going to be at the Barn in Somerville. This is Walt Wilkins, Mark Douglas Berardo, and myself. And then, guess what? That's the only Massachusetts stuff that I have until November. So if you are in Massachusetts and you want to hear me live, tomorrow and Wednesday is it until November. And then on Saturday, I will be in Maryland for a house concert. I've been so excited to play Cooper's House. This was scheduled during the pandemic, and, you know, it kind of all worked out for the best because I have many more superior songs now. So I'm really excited for that house concert. Would love to see you, Jenna. Seriously, no pressure, but it would make me so happy. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be in Delaware. And I would love to see y'all there too. I just got back from Delaware. You can see a few live streams back. We did the Falcon Ridge Most Wanted tour, and I learned that Delaware has beaches. I mean, I guess common sense, but I didn't realize the area we were in, it was so oceany. It had some Cape Cod saltwater country vibes going on. Okay, I'm going to play this song that has yet to be titled, and it's really about this lifelong fear of mine, which is confrontation. I remember as a small child, if I thought somebody was mad at me, I was hiding. And, life has taught me that there isn't really a ton to be afraid of. I once kicked out a 6-foot-plus tall career criminal from my home all by myself. And the person left. He just slunk away. And what I learned is that, fear can be such a big thing in our minds that prevents us from doing things, but the reality of the thing is never as bad as we think it's going to be. This is not really like an empowerment song. This is more about wallowing in my fear of confrontation. Inspired by my brother, who started telling me at the age of 5 that the best way to get along with people was to avoid coming into contact with them. My life's motto since 1992 is avoid the confrontation. It might not be the healthiest trick that I have ever used. It's just self-preservation. 'Cause I don't want to hear you tell me that I'm wrong. Maybe we're just singing different words to the same song. If we all can't get along, I'll just sit alone and I'll read every book. Happy in my library nook all day. I got a couple of friends I hardly ever see, except for, hey, how are you doing? Presidential politics, we agree to disagree, but I don't respect their opinion, and I don't want to hear them tell me that I'm wrong. Maybe we're just singing different words to the same song. If we all can't get along, I'll just sit alone and I'll read every book. Happy in my library nook all day. How can we all be friends when we can't even pretend to be civil? I'd rather walk alone again or get a block of wood and start to whittle. 'Cause this living ain't for chickens. He fell in love with alcohol and hiding it from me, and I was afraid to hurt his feelings. So I stuck around a year or two and tried to set him free. It was a lonely state of being. He didn't want to hear me tell him he was wrong. We were singing different words, it was barely a song. Gave up on getting along. So I sit alone and I'll read every book. Happy in my library nook all day, all day, all day, all day. Carolyn, you're so cute. My life's motto since 1992 is avoid the confrontation. I got distracted in the end because I was so excited because Carolyn Schulman said that. The last time I did one of these live streams, Carolyn ordered my nerd shirt like immediately, and I got to share my new packaging design with her. Carolyn, could I have a picture of you in your shirt, and then you could be the model of the shirt on my website? Right now it's me, and I just feel like having two nerds as the models for this shirt would make a marked difference. There you go. It would make me so happy. Well, you can wear it again. She said she didn't take one, but like you can just wear it again on another day and then take one. And I will be so proud. No pressure, honestly. What do I want to sing for you? Oh, I know what I want to sing for you. I know. Now, I don't want to give away too many details here because this is like going to be a thing for my patrons. If you don't know what Patreon is, it enables people to support independent artists that they love because the days of the record deal are over. And so Patreon is just a great way to support creators that you love for as little as like $3 a month, and you get exclusive content. I am putting together right now a video of my redemption is the word I'm going to use. and it's kind of based around the next song I'm going to sing for you. So my mom and dad and I stood in our driveway some years ago, and our house was auctioned off, and it was horrible. And like neighbors we had known, my parents had known for 35 years, were like standing there gawking and bidding on their house and their misfortune. It was terrible. It was terrible, and led to a lot of choices in my life that I maybe wouldn't have made otherwise, and maybe weren't great ones. But in 2015, I found my redemption. And so I'm putting together a little vlog for all my patrons to see how excited I am about the current state of that vindication. I know this is like a veiled thing. If you want to know what I'm talking about, I didn't really intend this to be like be my patron show. But if you want to know what I'm talking about, you can go there. And this is from this album, and it's called The Ghost of It. What did time do? I don't see you anymore, but I have the scars to tell the stories of our youth. We ran the world, our glory days were yet to come. We could be anything, we could be better than where we came from. But I was so scared of leaving when the time had come. Like my granddad sitting on the same porch like he'd always done. Hometown son, down the winding road I used to know. But I'm standing here alone, you can never go home again. You can only see the ghost of it. Ooh, ooh. Here is the church where we learned the love the Savior brings. But I never felt believing was in my blood. And here is the school where we learned the brutal things. People love you one day and then they go away. It don't matter how your heart sings. But I was so scared of leaving when the time had come. Like my granddad sitting on the same porch like he'd always done. Hometown son, down the winding road I used to know. But I'm standing here alone, you can never go home again. You can never go home again. You can only see the ghost of it. Ooh, ooh. Here is the door I used to make my escape. There are voices inside. I wanna die 'cause I don't see one familiar face. You can never go home again. You can never go home again. You can only see the ghost of it. Ooh, ooh. So as soon as this live stream is over, here's my hint about my vindication thing. I need to go to Home Goods and to Lowe's. I think that I can walk now. I'll just like put 5-ace bandages on my ankle. Do you know what the problem is and why I injured myself taking one step? Because I have a size 5 foot. That's why. That's not an appropriate size for a grown-ass woman. That is too small. And if I had notes for God, that might be number one. It's like appropriately sized feet so they don't fall off of them. That's my main complaint. Hey, thanks for being here. I will take song requests, but only if I know the song. That's my stipulation. As long as I know the song and I don't hate the song. I mean, it's kind of a double whammy here. Jenna! I do. I've got notes for God. I'm going to sing you a song about beer, but it's not really about beer. You know, beer's just in it because... Honestly, because lazy songwriting. Beer and wine. It's just so easy to put those things into songs, and they're just such a part of our culture, for better or worse. But the real genesis of this song is that my grandmother, apparently, I only learned this a couple months ago, used to drink her beer out of a teacup. And first thing I said to my mother was like, that seems like an important character trait I should have known about my whole life, as someone who's like obsessed with history. But also, I thought, isn't that funny? Because I'm fairly certain that my grandma like walked around this life with no self-confidence. And classy lady, she was gorgeous. I'm going to put a picture up on my socials relatively soon. But I think she walked through this world with no confidence. She had a really, really sad life. And I'd been wanting to write a song about her, but I just couldn't find like a happy angle to write about, so I didn't touch it. But then I'm like, you know, if you're pouring your beer in a teacup, and let's say it's like really shitty beer, you're just like, you know what? Here I am doing my thing. And so that's really what this song is about. And I've got a local brewery, I can say that word, brewery, you know what I'm saying, making me a beer called Beer in a Teacup. I think it might be an IPA. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Oh, everybody fits in, everybody gets it, everybody's looking at me. I'm all kinds of awkward, don't know how to talk, first had my face in a magazine. I might feel like I did when I was just a little kid. But ain't no reason not to dive in no fancy dresses or leather boots, little rough around the edges in my tennis shoes, that I can dress it up and put on a show. Just pour my beer in a teacup and let it go. Yeah, I let it go. Oh, ladies in their lipstick, working out at CrossFit, girls got legs for days. Living for that beach life, happy wife's a good wife, Baywatch in the waves. There ain't no toned arms here, but hold my beer. There ain't no reason not to dive in no fancy dresses or leather boots, little rough around the edges in my tennis shoes, that I can dress it up and put on a show. Just pour my beer in a teacup and let it go. Yeah, I let it go, and I let it go. I put my beer in a teacup and let it go. Oh, here's a little secret, I ain't gonna keep it, there's no such thing as cool. Everybody's messed up, might not wanna fess up, the perfect man's a fool. We fight against the clock, it's insecurities that talk. And don't we all just hide our own mess with fancy dresses and leather boots, little rough around the edges in my tennis shoes, that I can dress it up and put on a show. I pour my beer in a teacup and let it go. Yeah, I let it go. Pour my beer in a teacup and let it go. Carla, thank you. Peter, hello. And Carolyn has confirmed that an IPA is an India Pale Ale. Here's what I know about beer. The one beer that I like to drink is Southern Tier's Creme Brulee Porter. And I know that a porter is dark and can have vanilla in it and it tastes like dessert. And all beers other than that, like, to me, Bud Light and Corona and what, that's all like the same thing. Educate me. I don't know. Just if you're just tuning in, I'm on here because this is okay. Porter or stout or it's out. That's the beer philosophy. I'm here because I have two Massachusetts shows left this year. Well, until November. And they're tomorrow and they're Wednesday. Carolyn, it's not ick. It's not ick. This is what Carolyn is yucking my yum. Southern Tier Creme Brulee Porter. They have this whole series of dessert beers. And they've got one called Thick Mint, which is like a mocha mint. It's so good. It's so good. Don't be sorry. It's okay. I shouldn't be on here promoting booze. But it's so good. Okay. Anyway, I have 2 shows in Massachusetts until November. And they are tomorrow and Wednesday. Tomorrow is a house concert. So if you want to come, you can just private message me. You can email me. And I will get you on that list. Wednesday, we're going to be at the Barn in Somerville. There's a ticket link up above. Carolyn says I can have all of the Southern Tier Creme Brulee Porter. If I could find it. It's really like only at a couple of bars locally on tap. It's hard to find. I'm pretty sure Southern Tier's brewery, why can't I say this, is in New York. But that doesn't matter because Lucky Goat Brewing in Wareham is also making me Saltwater Country Porter, and that is going to be a salted caramel, and it is going to be delicious, and you should come out here and try it, Carolyn, in November when Jackson, Emmer, and I play a co-bill at the brewery. Okay, I'm going to, since we're on beer, I will just transition over to wine. Oh my gosh, Carolyn, hey Joel, it's nice to see you. For You I Would is a song. For you I would climb a mountain for you. I think that's like I would go and bring you the moon. Does anybody know what I'm singing? I'm pretty sure that's a song. For you I would. Maybe Babyface wrote it. I don't know. I'm going to find out. And Carolyn, that's going to become our song. So after, oh my gosh, Carolyn just said she would drink a nasty dessert beer for me. You just put a scoop of vanilla ice cream on the top of that thing. It's like a root beer float, baby. After this week, when I play at a house concert tomorrow and the Barn on Wednesday, and then I'll be in Maryland on Saturday and Delaware on Sunday, all of which you could attend. Just private message me. I then begin my 6 trips within 1 month to Florida. That's a lot of trips to Florida. Also Montana. But I have a number of songwriter festivals that I will be traveling for. My mom heart feels the guilt already. And my adventure heart's like, yay! I can finish all my books and sing songs around this country. Jill, hey, it's so good to see you. And one of the writers that is going to be at a lot of these festivals is Steve Dean. And his big hit, he's had others, but his big hit for George Strait is called Roundabout Way. And I still miss her in a roundabout way. It's a great song. Anyway, Steve wrote that song for George Strait, and he and I wrote this song for me. Sometimes I'm sturdy. Sometimes I'm strong. Sometimes I worry when a day gets too long. Sometimes I'm broken, sometimes I'm blue. That's when I go out, hoping the bottle will get me through. Oh, he's been me from across the bar. I'm seeing myself getting in his car at 2 a.m. His hand is on my knee. He turns the key, unlocks the door, 2 steps in, dress on the floor. I know this isn't where I ought to be, but here I am wishing I didn't make those wine decisions. My daddy told me to keep my hands clean. Any dirt on my soul would be the death of me. And when I remember all the wrong that I've done, I wanna wash it away. Bartender, pour me another one. Oh, he's been looking at me from across the bar. I'm seeing myself getting in his car at 2 a.m. His hand is on my knee. He turns the key, unlocks the door, 2 steps in, dress on the floor. I know this isn't where I ought to be, but here I am wishing I didn't make those wine decisions. Those wine decisions. When I was performing over the past week or so and unable to stand up, because if you're just tuning in, I injured my poor little ankle taking one single step. It just went. What I noticed was, for a long time, I thought I had no choreography to my performances. I thought that all I was doing was just like standing there singing. As it turns out, every butt shake I do has a spot where it's consistently happening. And so I do have choreography, and that's why it was so hard to perform sitting down. It was because I couldn't do any of my dance moves. And I think that today, that is the thing I am most grateful for, was being able to, like, you can't see them, but I can feel them. And it really impacts the timbre of the song, I believe. I'm going to do one more song. I don't know what it is yet. I'm thinking about that as I talk to you. But this is just my final reminder that I've got a house concert tomorrow in Rochester, Massachusetts, not New York. Rochester, Massachusetts, tomorrow at 6 p.m. If you would like to come, you can send me a private message to RSVP. It's just going to be like a bring your blanket or a beach chair and like have a nice summer evening with us. Wednesday, we will be at the Barn in Somerville. And when I say we, I mean myself, Mark Douglas Berardo, and Walt Wilkins. Walt produced this puppy for me. And he's something else, y'all. And then if you missed those, but you're in Maryland, I'll be there on Saturday. I will be in Delaware on Sunday. You can still attend either of those. I think that we have like five, that's 4, but 5 spots left for Saturday. So if you want to come, make sure that you get your RSVP in. And then if you're in Massachusetts and you miss tomorrow and or Wednesday, you're going to have to wait till November. All right. I know we have some moms sitting here. And, just to be a good business person, just one more time, I'm going to show you. I'm wearing this sweatshirt, which is available on my website. I linked it. It's my favorite sweatshirt. And I also have Saltwater Country in in blue and in green and available on Amazon also. This is for any mamas out there. I'm gonna be a better parent than my mom was. I'm gonna win a golden medal from the PTA. And my kid'll wear his sunblock, double-knotted sneakers won't fall off, and he'll always get good grades. I had organic fresh fruit cut in pieces. I made smiley faces, you know, like you do. But the truth was hard to take. He went on hunger strike for cake, and I learned early to let go and bend the rules. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? Real life ain't a movie, and the sky ain't always blue. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? There are days I think I'll dress up like a lady, but I've settled into sweatpants, ain't it great? 'Cause you can't jump in a sandbox in stilettos, and there's a superhero standoff that won't wait. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? Real life ain't a movie, and the sky ain't always blue. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? As it turns out, you don't need much sleep to make it. 3 hours every night for 6 months straight. And looking in the mirror, my inheritance is clear, and I'm so glad that what I see is my mother's face. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? Real life ain't a movie, and it seems I've stepped into my mother's shoes. Who's raising who? I hope that you have a great rest of your Monday and a great rest of your week, and that I get to see you on Tuesday or Wednesday or Saturday or Sunday. And on the other days, I will be quietly reading my book in the corner, so don't bother me. Bye, everybody.